common. We're both comedians, we're both single moms, and we're both tired of being mistaken for each other. Please welcome my good friend Coco Brown to my Laugh Lounge. Now, Coco, you're a 40-plus-year-old woman.
Yes.
You're dating, and I heard that you recently went out with an older gentleman.
Yeah. We're at that age now, honey. We can date the father or the son.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to date more my age. I'll keep it 100. I'll be 50 in October, baby.
Look!
But it's funny, they keep trying to make me a cougar, but I like the term panther better. But I recently went out with an older gentleman. I met him at a car wash. Yeah. That's the one thing about it. If you ever get your car washed, it's always that old dude that's like, what you over here doing it by yourself for? And so he came over to help me clean my car, and he asked me out. And I said, okay, I'm gonna go out with somebody my own age. And, he's very old school. Old school believes in we pick you up for a date.
Right.
But, in this day and age, you can't know where I live, honey. I don't know you like that. So I had him pick me up from a girlfriend's house, and old men come suited and booted, honey. You hear me?
Yes.
He had the full suit on, the fedora. I mean, them Stacey Adams, I could see my whole reflection. That's how much he had shined them, honey. Flowers, everything, and we go out, and it was going great. But I'm used to the first date being very, the same. What you like, what's your favorite color, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Well, honey, he was asking me medical questions, like he was like, "Do you know what a stroke looked like?" And I said, maybe, and he was like, "Do you know how to use a defibrillator?" And I'm like, maybe? He's like, yeah, because I got a few things. What about gout? Do you know about gout? And I'm like, and I'm literally sitting here going, brother, you don't need a girlfriend, you need a nurse.
Okay. Now, we are both single mothers, right. And you realize something when it comes to disciplining your son. Oh, please tell me.
We both got boys, yes. And they get to that age where looking you dead in the face, and now they start smelling themselves, yes. As the old folks say. Yes. He got one little hair on his underarm, now he think he a man. And he's always acting like he's the man of the house. And I'm like, no, but boo-boo, no, this is my house. You just visiting.
Yes.
So, he recently got in trouble at school, something we had discussed before. I thought we had gotten over that. He got in trouble again. And, he's at that age now. I can't spank this child. He look at me dead in my face. He's like a little mini offensive lineman. He gonna hurt me more than I'm gonna hurt him.
Yes.
So I've gone into like this whole corporal thing, So I'm making him do sit-ups, squats, planks on the floor, all of that. I make him run up and down the yard with 2 big cans of sweet potatoes, the kind, the kind in the cafeteria, So, of course, he knows this punishment is coming. And this child now has become like the negotiator. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't want to get, the corporal punishment or a spanking. He's going to talk his way out of it. Mm-hmm. So, he realized the crocodile tears, the little trembling lip don't work no more. Because you look at me dead in my face, you look crazy. Yeah, So, this time, I'm getting ready to figure out what the punishment's gonna be, and he stops me, and he goes, first thing he tries is the mommy, I love you. Don't you love me? Don't you love me? When he realized that didn't work, he went to God. He said, God is love, and this is not love. Okay. And then he tried to go there with the empathy and the compassion, but it came out wrong. He said, Mommy, I'm young. I don't need to do this. You do. Don't you want to lose weight? We should do this together. Teamwork make the dream work, Mommy. And I'm sitting up here like, I want to hurt you, but I can't even be mad, because that's some shade I would have thrown. That's some shade. He is my kid. He is my kid.
You know your son.
Yes.
Girl, it's so funny because people mistake me for you. They mistake you for me. And I know when it happened to you, what happened?
Like, I was on a plane. This was some years ago, and it's always happened. I'm always calling you going, girl, I got a compliment for you. Because they always stop me. Especially we have the same hair. Oh, my gosh. Mm-hmm. Like, I have to watch the show. Like, what kind of hair she wearing so I don't wear this hair? I've gotten stopped so many times. So I'm on the plane. This is when you were doing The View.
Yes.
And I was on the plane. As I'm getting off the plane, this lady grabs my arm. I need to talk to you. I need to talk to you. And I said, okay, girl, all right, It wasn't in the tone of I owed her money or something. It was more so like a fan kind of thing. Yeah. So I'm thinking, okay, I just recently popped on 911. I'm thinking, okay, she must recognize me. So I'm waiting at the end of the, terminal, like they, waiting for her. Thinking, and she rolls up on me and she starts screaming about something I said on The View. Oh. And I was like, oh, no, I'm not Sherri Shepherd, I'm Coco Brown. She goes, oh, so that's what we gonna do? You you gonna be trying to be somebody else and not admit what you said? And who is Coca Brown? So after I picked up my self-esteem and my ego off the floor, I got really like, oh, it's like that. So I went to walk away. She grabbed my arm again, and like something in me triggered, because I'm like, at this point, you've completely, you know, okay, it's one thing that I'm not Sherri, but you're gonna disrespect who I really am? So I turn around and like, look here, okay? I don't wanna discuss this here. And even if I did, it'd probably go over your head. So why don't you just watch the show next week? And what's your name? And she was like, such. I said, I'm gonna point you out. I'm gonna say your name, and I'm gonna explain this just for you. You watch the show here, watch it. Oh, I'm gonna watch it, I'm gonna watch it. I said, uh-huh, and I walked away. And I just thought to myself, how long did she watch The View waiting for you to say her name and talk about you?
Coco!
I'm somebody too.
I love you so much. You can't follow this girl. She's amazing. Please check out Coco in the new season of Netflix's Never Have I Ever, and in her new comedy special, Famous Enough.